Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix sang live on Joker 2 set, which made it a nightmare to edit. We didn't want perfect notes. Right, let's read this useful news that will bring a lot of value to you and a lot of acknowledgement. Let's try this one. Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga didn't worry about singing off key every once in a while. That's because the Joker Folie at Dukes, I don't know how to pronounce that, stars were mostly concerned with delivering performances that felt honest and true when it came to pulling off their elaborate musical numbers. It sounds like an excuse. I'm just kidding. It was important to me that we never performed the songs as one typically does in a musical. Phoenix told Variety for a cover story on his Joker Folie at Deux that I don't know how to pronounce. Director Todd Phillips, we didn't want vibrato and perfect notes. Instead, the pair let the emotion guide it, and we are mostly trying to be true to the moment. All right. The film is a sequel to 2019's Joker, which grossed $1 billion at the box office. In the follow-up, Phoenix once again plays Arthur Fleck, an inspiring stand-up comic who is in the psych ward after murdering a talk show host, Robert De Niro. Remember, he shot him in the middle of the show. It was incredible. On live television, yeah. On live television while dressed as a clown. Arthur's shocking act of violence has inspired a wave of followers, including a fellow patient, Harleen Lee Quinzell, which is Gaga, better known in the comics as Harley Quinn. Alright, everything makes sense now. Lee and an army of disaffected Gotham residents believe Arthur's alter ego Joker is a prophet of sorts. But things get really crazy when Arthur and Lee find themselves locked in a psychotic duet. But the film isn't a traditional musical. Only Phoenix and Gaga's characters sing and dance, and many of their numbers exist in their adlib minds. Some of the music is fantasy, some of it's in the scene, Gaga explains. It breaks genre. So that's interesting because the first one we didn't have this vibe like when they say they're going to sing together, it sounds like a musical, like a high school musical thing. And I don't know if the Joker move has this vibe, so I'm curious about now. Philip saw the music, which no, he didn't saw, he heard, right? Or he saw the video clip. Oh, okay. Which includes covers of such songs as Get Happy. Oh my God, let me chop this. Um, sorry. Get Happy, That's Entertainment, and For Once in My Life as a dialogue. It's just Arthur not having the words to say, and he wants to say, so he sings them instead, he says. On set, the collaborators would think about why their characters needed to sing rather than speak something. We ask ourselves what would need to be true for two people to just break into song in the middle of a conversation, Gaga says. Where does the music come from when no one can hear it but the characters? Neither Arthur nor Lee are professional singers, and they shouldn't sound like they are, unless perhaps a fantasy. We wanted to help tell the history of their shared madness in a way that felt real. I think we all have an intimate and personal relationship with music, and in that there's a score for our inner emotional lives. A score that no one can usually hear but us. That's what we try to capture for Arthur and Lee, the music inside them. Okay, and oh, it didn't finish yet. Okay, and capturing the music inside them requiring unorthodox approach. Instead of having Gaga and Phoenix sing along to a pre-recorded track, the actors did everything live, accompanied by a piano player who performed off camera. In the editing room and throughout the post-production process, these takes were split together into one seamless number, and the actors later re-recorded parts of the songs. It was an arduous process that Phillips described as a nightmare, but one that was critically important. Particularly from Joaquin, so much of it is about feeling the moment as you do it. Phillips says, you can decide that in a sound studio 3 weeks before you show up to shot it. Phoenix and Gaga both praise Phillips' willingness to take risks. He's bold and enjoys when something new presents itself. Phoenix says he's the best at solving problems spontaneously. Gaga appreciates his collaborative approach as a filmmaker. I don't think we would ever land in one particular spot and say, this is exactly what I want you to feel. I think he just is exploring these two people, she says. Joker, Folie at Deux, will have its world premiere at this fall's Venice Film Festival before debuting in theaters on October 4. Okay, and that's the new, and you probably have more acknowledgement now with this incredible information that I provided to you. So give me a comment here. Um, Say to me, hey, put a shirt on you, and you know, or what do you think about it? Or just type random letters.